When I was 12, my mother passed away, and right before she did, I had some older women come to the house to minister to me, but not knowing anything about the Lord at that point, and asked me if I wanted to pray the sinner's prayer and accept Jesus. And I did, in a very naive and very just being a young girl and just wanting that in my life, but not really understanding it. So I did accept the Lord at age 12, and then lived with my father for quite a few years, went to church, was baptized, and lived a pretty, what we would consider a Christian life up until the time I graduated from high school. And then after high school, went away to nursing school and got involved in drinking first and then some drug use. And that did lead to promiscuity, and then found myself pregnant and decided to have an abortion. So at age 21, I aborted my first child. Even though I was in nursing school, in obstetrics, rotation at the time, I believed the lie, and we didn't really know a lot about the development of babies at that point. This is 33 years ago. So we didn't have ultrasounds available, and so there was a lot of information that I didn't know. And so the lie was that the baby was a blob of tissue. And I believed that, and that's what I went forward with, that lie, not knowing the truth about the development of the baby, and had an abortion, just believing that. It was when I came to Seacoast Church about 15 years ago. We had a ladies' retreat, or a ladies' day, here at the church, and there were two women that spoke. One of them worked at the pregnancy center, and another was a member here at the church that volunteered at the pregnancy center. And they talked about their ministry. And I really felt like God was talking to me then and said, maybe they could use your services. You're a nurse, and I knew that I had my history of having an abortion, but it took me 10 years to really respond to that call from God. Day in and day out, my heart is that no woman would feel hopeless in that situation, that she would hear the truth, because the truth does set us free. I didn't know the truth. And so I think that's really important that I share as a nurse the truth, not only about the fetal development and what an abortion is, but also how an abortion does scar. So I'm able to share my testimony every day. And then being a nurse, I'm able to share the expertise that God has given me to run the ultrasound machine and show the young women their babies and the heartbeat, and just share the miracle of the development and what the potential life is within them. I believe that God still has purpose in my life to reach out and tell my story to other young women and women that are my age, that have experienced things that make them feel that they're unworthy and that they can't have a relationship with the Lord because of what they've done or where they've been. So I think that my mission is to help other women know who they fully are in Christ.